Welcome to Acres Financial Group. This is David Good,
And Susan Ellsworth.
and we are here to briefly go over our new client portal called Black Diamond. So Susan, I'm going to be asking you some questions. We're going to try to help clients with all the things that they need to know, the essentials. So my first question is, what is Black Diamond?
Black Diamond is basically our new e-money. It is where you can go and access your accounts and see their value, as well as some other information we will go over in this video.
Okay, so I am completely new to Black Diamond. I haven't done anything. I saw some emails come through, but so I've never gotten onto Black Diamond. What do I do?
Okay, you need to go to your email, and you should receive an email inviting you to register for the site. You also need to check your spam or your junk folders. And this email will prompt you. You'll see new user setup sent from Black Diamond. And it will prompt you to set up an account. So you'll click there. And you will go through the prompts answering each question.
All right, so why don't we pause and we'll go through this and we'll be right back with you shortly. Okay, so we got through all of those security questions and now it's asking for a password. Do you know what our requirements are for passwords?
When entering a password, you must contain an uppercase and lowercase characters, as well as a number.
All right, let's see if this is going to work. And hit next. Okay.
Then you just need to agree to the terms and conditions.
And they're expecting me to read all of that, so that looked good to me.
Then
Here we are.
you'll come to your welcome page, which is essentially your home page, where you can see your accounts on the left-hand side. You'll see your values on the right-hand side, and you'll see the date that they are updated.
Okay. So I've got a question. Do I need to bookmark this or something?
You can always access Black Diamond through our Acres Financial website.
Okay, let's see if I can get back to it. There's the Acres Financial website.
So you can access your account by going to the upper right-hand corner where it says Account Access, or if you hover over Clients, you'll notice there's a link for Black Diamond.
Okay, so that I'm assuming is going to take me to a login.
Yes,
page?
it'll take you to your login page where you just need to enter your credentials again.
Okay, so no need to keep Black Diamond as a bookmark.
Correct.
All right, let's see if I can get Black Diamond back up here somehow. There we go. Okay, so you were going over, this is my home page.
Yes, and you'll notice on the right-hand column, you have Acres information up at the top, our general information. Below that, you'll see My Financial Team.
Okay.
Now, each financial team is different for each client. Now, this gives you access to email directly. If you click on someone in your financial team, you have direct access to their email. So if you need to email Brian, you can click on his email and that will take you directly to Brian's email. So you don't have to search to email Brian.
Okay, all right, that's helpful.
Yes.
All right. So, and then you said these are my accounts.
Yes.
Currently.
Yes.
Okay. With a value, and this would tell me if for some reason something wasn't updating like we expected to. This
Correct.
date here. Okay.
Correct.
All right. What else do we need to know here?
If you go back to the top of the page, we'll then access the vault. If you go to the right, you can access your vault, which is where we will share information with our clients. We can share back and forth documents. You can store documents in your vault. And it is a confidential and secure place to share information back and forth.
So it looks like it's wanting me to do something with terms. With this
Before we
finish.
can use the vault, you have to accept terms and conditions. So you want to click on that,
Okay,
accept the terms and conditions,
okay, I agree
and then you'll save.
and save. Okay, so here we go.
All right.
So here's the vault.
So to add to the vault, if you were to wanting to share a document with Acres, you would click on new. And then you can either create a folder or you can just upload a file. Most people just upload files. Now here you can either just drag a file from your desktop or you can add from your documents.
Documents. So here we've got looks like somebody put a test vault document. So we'll just put that in here.
Now it comes to, would you like to share with your financial team? Generally, if you're trying to share something with us, you would always say yes. Now this is important because if you do not say yes, we will not know that the document is there. We will not be able to see the document, and we will not receive notification that there is something in the vault. When it asks who will be seeing the document, generally we like to say select all.
Okay.
Because if you were only to share it with Brian, Brian is the only person that can access this document. He's the only person that can see it, and he's the only person that will receive notification. Brian's inbox is full. He may scroll over top of it. So we like to just have backup. We like to make sure that anyone in our office can receive it. Just to make sure that we're aware that it's there.
Okay, so I'm seeing something that's happened here, and just for clarification, typically the client isn't going to get listed here. We've got multiple instances of Larry for our test purposes, so don't be surprised that you're not going to see the client name here. So that's because of the way we're logged in right now. So don't be shocked by that. So we're going to share it, and then, okay, so here is our document, and it's owned by the client, and it's been shared with the financial team. I see edits. I'm assuming that do we need to really be much concerned with these, I guess, options that can happen over here at the
You
moment?
generally don't want to. Generally, if you're going to share it with somebody, you want them to be able to, you want to allow them to be able to download it and save it. We like to save everything on our end into your personal folder and keep it on our secure network, so that we have it for your planning purposes.
So I have another question for you. I was an e-money user, or Larry was an e-money user. And I know back in the fall, e-money got shut down while this process was happening. What about documents that were saved in the e-money vault?
If you had anything in e-money, we are asking that you contact the office. We're asking that you take time and re-upload those to your Black Diamond. Or if you need help, to contact our office. But if you have those documents saved to your computer, we're asking that you let us know and just upload those to your vault.
Okay, very good. We're going to pause here and move to another page, so bear with us just 1 second. So before we leave the vault, Susan, I noticed that there's something here that says reports, statements.
If you click on statements, if you have a TD Ameritrade, Black Diamond does upload your monthly statement for you. So you have access to your monthly statements in the vault.
Okay, very good.
Just easy access.
All right, so where are we heading next?
We're going to head over to net worth at the top and click on accounts.
All right.
And this now brings you to the list of your accounts held. You'll notice that some of these accounts have arrows next to them. click on that arrow, it actually opens the account and shows you all your assets held within the account and a breakdown of what is inside each account.
Okay.
And then
What else
this
we got?
also is where if you have outside accounts and would like to link your outside accounts, you can do so here. You'll head over to the right side, add account. If it is an account such as another for like something that you can link, that you have a user login for, you will go ahead and click on find your institution. Let's take you have to accept the policy first. Let's take a bank account. We're going to use PNC. You can go ahead and click on PNC. If you have a login, you need to look for
The URL, is that what this is?
yes, you're going to look for your URL that you use for your login. So what I often do is I often on another screen pull up the website that you actually log into.
So I would pull up, if I'm doing
PNC,
kind of pull up
Pull up,
online
yep.
banking.
and then look.
and See, and it says it's
Mhm.
pnc.com. Okay.
And then go ahead and put your user ID in that you use. And then your password. And then connect.
And connect.
And when it connects, it should pull up your accounts. Sometimes it will often ask you to enter an account number. So it's sometimes handy to have an account number on hand when doing this.
Okay. Well, it looks like it's trying to connect, whether, oh, here we go. It's asking for some credential information.
And sometimes it does ask for two-factor authentication. So I think the last time we did this, we had a security code sent to our phone.
Okay. So once this is entered, I shouldn't have, oh, there we go. I shouldn't have to redo this frequently, is that correct?
No.
And it's fetching my Larry's accounts. Okay. Well, let's pause the recording so we're not wasting people's time watching this at the moment. Oh, here we go. So it pulled up accounts.
Yes.
And so if I want all of these, it looks like there's check boxes. I could choose not to maybe do something if I didn't want, for example, this account. I guess I could, yep, uncheck. Okay, save and or
And
just hit
push
done.
done.
Okay, hit done.
And then head back.
So eventually, I think the last time we did a test like this, it took a little while for them to get here, but those accounts possibly will populate before we're done with our demo here today.
Yes.
So you were going to show me something else. Head back
to net worth.
Net worth. Okay.
And to accounts.
Okay.
And head to an add account.
All right.
And then if you have an account that does not have a linking and you want to add it manually, you'll click add asset.
Okay.
And then you'll have to pick, is it an asset or is it a liability? So then you can pick your, what it is.
So I see there are a lot of options here. I'm assuming somebody at Acres could help me if I needed help on
Absolutely.
selecting what I wanted
Yes.
to.
And then you just type in the account name, what you call it.
Okay. And Larry used to work at MedStar, we're gonna say.
And then you'll put the date of the statement that you're looking at,
Okay.
And then you'll put a market value in. And this value will stay static until you change it again. So this will not change, whereas the other one will change as it is updated on the website. This one will not change.
Okay. View accounts. Oh, and look, while we were talking, here we go. And it says in process. So I'm assuming
those values will update as the process finishes.
So eventually these would have dates, I guess,
Correct.
coming in, just like the other things have dates, okay?
Yes.
And then Larry's 401k,
Right.
that's right there.
Yes, and notice the account number will not be the actual account number. Black Diamond does assign its own account number to manual accounts, so do not be upset. This is just a Black Diamond account number. It does not actually post your personal account number.
So from here, it looks like the only tab or page left would be this portfolio page.
That is correct.
Okay, so I will try to describe a bit of the portfolio and the dashboard. So when you go to the portfolio page, you'll notice what we call cards. There are 6 cards that can be accessed from the dashboard, or the cards can be accessed individually, account summary, allocation, from the drop-down menu. So we'll start with the dashboard. One thing to be sure to understand is this date right here. The date can be switched, and here's where the switch can happen. And this is telling you that all of the data that is being displayed on these individual cards is currently showing as the last 12 months. Can change it for year to date. Once you apply, all the information on these cards is using the same date range. So at times we can get a little confused as to, I can't find something, there should have been a purchase, there should have been a distribution, etc. And oftentimes, by updating the date range, you will find the information that you're looking for. Also realize that information began in the system back in the fall. So often it's going to take some time before all the history starts to populate and be more and more meaningful as time goes on. As you look at each card can be opened. You can double click on the card, or again, you could just access the card directly from the menu. So this is opening each card as you go through, or go back to the dashboard, double click, and you'll open up the card. Each card has lots of information that you can drill down, you can change, you can look at the different assets. We're currently in the performance card. You can look at different assets. None of this is necessary for you to look at, but it's all can be of interest. So feel free to hop around, jump around, look around, and explore the different things that you'll find within each card. When you're looking at portfolio, realize that if you have added accounts, oftentimes they're going to be excluded from certain information. We'll just go into the summary page. So this is a summary of information on accounts that are held here at Acres Financial Group, which are noted down here. There are ways to get into your outside held accounts using the settings button and different options within that. Those things are kind of higher user things that we certainly can get involved with and help assist with on a one-on-one basis. But this would give the primary information, where you currently are, the different contributions, withdrawals, gain and loss in the market, and so forth. And then again, realize that this information is based on the date information in the upper right-hand corner, which can be changed based on whatever parameters you would like to use. So we'll leave it where it is. We can go back to the dashboard. There are things such as allocation. How are all of my accounts allocated? This would be your entire portfolio. You can drill down on specific accounts within your portfolio. If it wants to get there for me for some reason, it doesn't want to, but you could drill down and look at only specific accounts and how specific accounts are being allocated. So there's many different options within each screen or card, which would give you additional information to whatever level you would like to search. So that'll give you a brief overview of the portfolio. Again, there's a lot of information that can be found here. Would recommend, if you have questions, especially about the portfolio tab, that you would discuss that with your advisor or a paraplanner when you're meeting, or in advance of a meeting, if you've got questions that you see something that you don't quite understand. The whole Black Diamond website is optional. We do have clients that don't have email, so that certainly isn't something that is a requirement. It's a convenience. It's one place where you can keep all of your information, as Susan was going over previously. This could be all of your information. It could be your mortgage account. It could include your credit card bills. It could include a loan. Suppose you have loaned money to a son or a daughter for them to purchase a home or to finance a car. Different loans, personal loans, you see one here. So this can contain all the information that you really want it to contain. It also is helpful for the planners as they are putting together discussion items and financial plans and so forth. But again, none of it is required. Just highlighting real quickly again on the vault, we do need to hear from you if you have e-money files that you are concerned need to be moved. So either an email to the office or a phone call to either Susan or myself, and we can determine what files might be there and what should be moved, and give you the option to move those files if necessary. So again, eMoney Vault, if you have any concerns of files that are there, we will be keeping eMoney open for some period of time here in 2023, but it will come to a close sometime during the year. So be on the lookout for emails and information that eMoney will be put into mothballs permanently, and we will need to make sure that you don't have something that you can't access. Susan, is there anything else that we need to go over before we say goodbye?
Let us know too if you need us to send you a new Black Diamond login. Those logins do expire after 7 days. It's just a simple click of a button for us to resend that login information. So just contact the office. Let us know if we just need to resend that out to you so that you can get started with Black Diamond.
Okay, and then one other quick thing, I guess, and I think it's been in most of the emails that we've sent out. Your username is your email address. And so for some clients, they may have a preferred email address. Just let us know, if we need to make an update to which email address we're using as your username. So there you have it. That's Black Diamond in a nutshell. Feel free to reach out to the office, info@acresfinancial.com, which is right here. Susan Ellsworth, which you see right here at the bottom of your screen. I believe on everyone's screen, you see both of us up in the upper right-hand corner, and we'll be happy to help you any way that we can. Thanks for listening, and hope you have a great day.